Well. I didn't expect to be doing this on my main channel, but since certain circumstances have came up, we're going to do it on both channels. There's a potential mistrial. After yesterday, there was a lot of commotion going on in the courthouse of Georgia. And well, there's a potential mistrial. After this, all of the defense attorneys went over to Fonnie Williams's office. They also were there this morning. The trial got pushed back. It said 11:45. But I seen another place that said they're probably going to just start at 12. So maybe they're going to get plea deals. So what we'll do is just go over what happened yesterday. This is what I was talking about as far as covering this trial. It's 151 days. There's got to be something exciting. I mean, I watch like tidbits of almost like every single day, but the trial just been going on too long. I'm not trying to watch all of that, but we got some important stuff here. So if it is a mistrial with prejudice, or if it is a mistrial without prejudice, we're going to take it on back. But it looks like they're trying to get some plea deals. Now, all of the smaller guys, they might get time served, 2 years, maybe, hey, we'll give you 5 years probation, get on out of here. Now, Young Thug, I know they were trying to give him life. So as far as his plea deal, they might be looking at like, because he did what, 2, this would be 3 years. I can see them giving him a plea deal. They're going to try to get Young Thug some jail time regardless. But my whole thing is, do you really want to go ahead and plead guilty to a murder? Like, nah, hell no. I don't think there's going to be a mistrial. I think at this point, you might as well just continue on with what you got and fight it. Because, you know, me personally, do I believe that they did it? Yeah. Do they have the evidence to prove it? No. So just going off the evidence, I can't say that they did it, but I believe that they did do it. But guess what? I am a free citizen. I don't do crime, so I can have an opinion about this. So we'll just go over like Thugger Daily. That's the Twitter that keeps up with it on a day-to-day basis. And we'll just see what's going on here. And We'll see if there's a mistrial or not. See, these are the events that I would like to cover in these trials. Unless it's going to be an actual speedy trial, maybe a week, 2 weeks, I could cover them on a day-to-day basis. But a whole year, listen, I got work to do. I need naps, but we're going to go ahead and follow this here. So, what up, DeMarcus? Now, why are you saying happy birthday to Aubrey? Don't be saying happy birthday to Aubrey over here. I don't know that Negro. I don't listen to his music. Keep the Canadian in Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Right now, we talk about Young Thugger, baby. Princess Doll. Hey, I be seeing Princess Doll. Princess Doll, she be on IG. She be liking some of my comments. I be seeing her in there. Sir, do I hate Canadians? No, my boy Jeremiah right here. What up, Jeremiah? Shout out to my dog Jeremiah, aka the Canadian Plug. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, go show my dog love. No, I don't hate Canadians. I don't hate anybody. I just don't listen to niggas crying over women music. I've never like listened to Drake's music. I don't relate to none of that. That's never been my life. So I'd rather listen to this ignorant stuff that my dog Young Thugger be talking about. All right, but we're gonna go over some stuff because we got like an hour to burn. We'll go over Thugger Daily's channel, well, Instagram and Twitter, and see what he got to say about it. But let's go ahead and see. Where is it? Let's see. Thugger Daily. So as of right now, well, let me refresh this because I had this up earlier. When I was looking, doing a little bit of research on my own. Thugger Daily. So last night it said developing. According to multiple sources, the defense team of the YSL case is currently meeting with Fonnie Willis at the DA's office. Are they discussing deals? Eyes. But it says defense teams, this is 2 hours ago, defense teams have individual appointments scheduled with Fonnie Willis and Adrian Love. This morning, court not expected to be streamed this morning. I don't have a stream time, but over on the Atlanta News First, they're saying that it's going to be streamed at 11:45, 12 o'clock-ish. So as far as a mistrial is going to go, since everyone's being tried together, I don't think there's going to be a mistrial because everyone has different evidence against them. And it's not like it's just one person here. So it's like, man, no, you can't call a mistrial for us. We want to keep ours in trial. So I guess they might be trying to give out plea deals. But since they really want to get Young Thug, I don't see them giving Young Thug a plea deal for less than like 15 years with time served. And if they're going to give you that much time, it would be best to just go to court and just fight it. I mean, I know he's facing life, but it'd just be best to go to court and fight it, man. You really trying to take a plea deal for like 15 years? Let me see. Thugger Daily said yesterday after everyone was asking him about what is a speedy trial, I'm being bombarded with mistrial speedy demand questions. So I'm just going to dump my understanding in a thread and hopefully with further discussion, we'll get a conclusion. OCGA 17-7-170E says state has until next term of court to retry. If the case in which demand a speedy trial has been filed as provided in this code section results in a mistrial, the case shall be tried at the next succeeding regular term of court. I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't no lawyer, but basically, I am a doctor. Basically, if there is another trial, they're gonna want it to be speedy, not none of this long stuff. What up, Eric? Dairy B? What's going on? So, like I said, we got about an hour. So what we'll do is go over some of the videos of what actually happened yesterday in the courtroom. Oh, I got the Papa's House recap up, but I don't know when I'm gonna drop it. It's uploading right now. But let me see. YouTube.
At TD Bank, we see millions of
Wani Lee.
So this gentleman here, they call him SlimeLife Shawty or Wani Lee or some shit like that. But anyway, he's one of the guys that got a plea deal earlier. Same thing that everyone else had to admit to. YSL is a gang. He knows some shit that happened. And they had him on the stand yesterday. They were asking him questions. So we'll go over this is like 20 minutes, but I'll touch on the key points that we need to watch.
Wani Lee. WUNIE. Last name Lee, LAE.
And good afternoon. How old are you?
25.
And are you employed?
Yes.
What do you do for work?
Music.
And when you say you do music, what do you mean?
I make music.
What type of music do you make?
Hip hop.
You see his name is SlimeLife Shawty, and that hair is slimy right there. A little dry, but hey, I guess that's the style. That's what the youth wear nowadays.
Do you have a name that you perform under?
SlimeLife. SlimeLife Shawty.
And are you signed to a record label?
Yes.
What label?
Alamo Records.
And when did you first sign to Alamo Records?
2018.
And I should ask, how long have you been in the music industry?
Since then.
Since 2018. Have you been signed to any other label besides Alamo?
No.
Where are you from originally?
Atlanta.
And what part of Atlanta?
Southside. Cleveland Avenue.
And did you go to school?
Yes.
Where did you go to school? Elementary, middle, and if you went to high school?
Cleveland Avenue Elementary School.
That's the name of the elementary, Cleveland Avenue.
You said middle school too?
Yes, sir.
True story. I went. My church that I used to go to in Kansas City was called Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church. That's where I used to go as a kid. That's not Cleveland Avenue in Georgia, but it's still Cleveland Avenue.
The school. And Carver High School.
Carver?
Yeah, Carver High School.
Carver. After leaving high school, is that when you started your music career?
During high school, like my last year in high school, or like 11th grade or something. I didn't get serious till after high school though.
You said you didn't get serious until after high school?
Yeah.
And that was around that 2018 year we just talked about?
Yeah.
Okay. As you were growing up in the Cleveland Avenue area, did you ever hear of a gang called Rock Crew?
I heard of it growing up. I didn't know if it was a gang or what it was, but yeah, I know what it is.
And how did you know about Rock Crew?
Because they had popular songs.
What were some of their songs that they had that were popular?
I don't know by heart right now.
Okay.
Real quick, this is the Cleveland Avenue I went to. Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church. This is where I used to go in Kansas City. This is out in the hood too, man. This is out in the deep in the heart of Kansas City. Let me see what the people looking like in there. Yeah, this is a spot. This is a little room back here where you take the kids, but they be crying and stuff. It be hot as heck in here. Yeah, good old Cleveland Avenue. This is where I went to church at, man. This is where I used to fall asleep and my dad would pinch me to wake me up. This is when I tell y'all my church stories as a kid. This is the church right here, Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church. Yeah, this is where we used to go. I'm talking about in the hood. Make sure you didn't leave nothing in your car because while you in church, they did rob and steal. They did rob and steal. There wasn't enough parking on the street, so you had to park in the dirt next to the church. I don't know how it is now. I ain't got no reason to go down there, but this is the church I grew up in, Cleveland Avenue Baptist Church.
I just knew like there was some music back then.
Do you know who were some of the artists who were with Rock Crew?
One of them, Big Boo.
And he was he performing as a hip hop artist?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
It was some younger people too, like my friends and stuff.
Who are some of the younger people?
They locked up or dead.
Do you have names of some of those individuals?
Let me see. My partners who locked up right now, twin, they used to rap.
Do you know their given name or
Their first and last name?
Or their first?
See, no matter how cool you tried to be on the stand, you still on this stand. And even if this is like you go up there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Now, I beat 2 cases. I never had to take the stand because obviously I was the defendant. So I never had to take the stand, but I beat 2 cases facing 9 years in federal prison. But I beat both of my cases. But let me tell you, when you're in there, like I've talked to commanders and stuff where I was facing getting kicked out, it's kind of like being on the stand because everything you saying, they're watching you. They waiting for you to slip up. But this young gentleman here, he signed a plea deal. Within his plea deal, you had to admit that YSL was a gang. Now, of course, he's going to say it up here on the stand, and you're doing this in front of the defendants. So, they have a right to see their accusers. All of these gentlemen, they tried to finesse the system. The guy Moontoon, if they get a mistrial, the other guys that went to jail, they got to serve their time for being cool up here and trying to downplay everything that was going on and not telling. But everyone else, if there is a mistrial, they might go home today, 3 years probation, 5 years probation. But the other ones that were quote unquote real niggas holding it down, they about to be holding it down in prison. They got to continue their sentence. So it's like, man, if you're going to sign that plea deal, you might as well go up there. You trying to finesse the system never ends good for yourself. It very rarely, of course, Woody, it works.
First name?
No.
Okay. Anyone else outside of Twin?
Rudy. He rapped too back then when we was younger.
Anyone else you can think of?
As of right now, yeah, that's it, I think.
Now, you just spoke about Big Boo. Did you know his given name?
His real name? No.
Okay. And did you have your own personal relationship with Big Boo?
Yeah, when I got older.
Now,
real quick, DeMarcus, this is a state trial. Donald Trump can't do anything for anybody in a state trial. Donald Trump, he would only be able to do a federal case, which is why he's trying to win the election. Because if not, all these cases are about to go tumbling down on him. But this is a state case. Kim Kardashian ain't getting nobody out of jail. Donald Trump ain't gonna be able to get nobody out of a state case. So
there come a time when you were younger that some members of Rock Crew began calling themselves YSL.
Mm-hmm.
You said, mm-hmm.
You asking me that? Or
Yes.
you what?
I'm asking you.
Can you say it again?
Sure. As you got older, were there members of Rock Crew who then became members of YSL?
Yes.
Who were those some of those individuals?
Everybody, because YSL music took off and rock crew music.
The thing about this whole trial is it's just like when we watching the movies and stuff, and I try not to, unless the actors just can't act. I never blame a bad movie on like the actors. We got to look at the writers. So for Miss Love and the other lady that are the prosecutors, you really can't blame them for this. Fonnie Willis set this whole thing up. Fonnie was like, all right, this is what we want. This is going to be one of the biggest cases we got. This is one of the longest drawn out cases in the history of Georgia. So this is really on her, because think about it. When you go to work, I was just thinking about this earlier when I was making the thumbnail. When you go to work every single day, do you, maybe y'all do, but when you get up and go to work, is your first thought, let me do the best job that I can do today? Or is it like, man, all right, let me get this done so I can chill a little bit. I'm gonna head out to lunch maybe 10 15 minutes earlier. I'm gonna go take an extended break. I'm gonna go downstairs and take care of some of my own personal business, send this email off, go over to the post office, mail off a package. Are you thinking every day, let me get up and do 120%? Like, honestly, when you go to work, are you thinking, let me be the best worker, the best employee that we've had at this, wherever we work at? No. But they're going in the courtroom and they're under a microscope every single day. And it's like, what? We got all these goddamn witnesses every single day. Of course you're going to mess up. And it's not like you're going against regular counterparts. You're going against the top lawyers in the states who've been doing this longer than anybody. You got to understand, like, even the judge was a prior lawyer before getting appointed as a judge. But then you have Brian Steele, who's a hell of a lawyer. They say he's the best lawyer in Georgia. So that means he's better than almost all the judges because they were once lawyers. He's better than all the prosecutors because they're lawyers also. And it's a group of those lawyers over there. So you coming in here and it's like, you going in there, you like Draymond Green. You know what I'm saying? You can hoop, but you ain't the best. You can't compete with the best. I mean, you can go up there and put up a fight, but you in this courthouse every single day. You talking to the witness. You got 10 other lawyers over here. That's 10 different brains with 10 different banks of knowledge that they can draw from with knowledge of court cases they did. You sitting in this motherfucker like, God damn. Every time we say something, objection, Your Honor, like, God damn, wait, we trying our best. Hey, I admit, when I go to work, there's never been a moment in life where I was the best employee. So you got to look at these lawyers like, we're employees, and there's what, 25, maybe 30 of us lawyers here, and you get selected for the biggest case, the longest running case. You gonna fuck up, man. You got your own shit going on. You coming in here like, God damn, bro, not today. You got you got the damn witnesses going against what you're supposed to be talking like. You don't have any control in here. You're just here. You're just the face for the state. It's tough, man. Now, he hasn't got off yet. There's a potential for a mistrial when they canceled last night. So we're just going to go over some of the stuff that was happening yesterday until they start the case, probably like 30 minutes.
Boo got old, so I don't know.
So who are some of these people? You're saying everybody. So who's the everybody who was a part of the music?
Basically, everybody from my neighborhood.
So everybody from your neighborhood was doing music?
There's a lot of people from doing music from my neighborhood though, but not everybody was doing music though. I'm just saying, like, everybody in the whole, all the people that were rapping or doing music or supported the music was on some YSL stuff now. Like, it wasn't rapping rock crew or under that name.
Okay. So tell me some of the people that we're talking about.
Me, myself.
Okay.
My friends who I just told you about. Jeffrey. I can't think of everybody's name.
And what does YSL stand for?
It has multiple meanings.
Tell me some of the meanings.
I say it has multiple meanings, definitions, or what it stands for.
So tell me some of the meanings.
Young stoner life, young slime life, young successful lifestyle. I think that's all I can remember right now.
So let's talk about young stoner life.
Mm-hmm.
When do you distinguish between young stoner life, young slime life, and young successful lifestyle?
You said when? Did I?
Yeah, how do you distinguish between the two? When do you use young stoner life versus young slime life?
Slime part is just like the lingo of it. Like, we'll just call each other or something. You wouldn't call your friend or something like stoner. What's up, stoner? We just say like, what's up, slime or something. So that's how I think young slime life is used. Young stoner life, from what I know, was
Would you be interested in collecting?
Yeah, I would be interested in $25,000, sir. How can I get that $25,000?
I'm just saying like a way of life as far as music. Or I mean, not the music, but like getting high or like a hippie or I don't know.
And outside of the music, is YSL a gang?
You said outside of the music?
Yes, sir.
Some people treat it like that.
What do you treat it as?
I treated it that way before.
You treated it as a gang before?
Yeah.
See, that's part of his plea where he had to admit that YSL is a gang. But I mean, by this point, I'm sure the jury knows. All right, some people say YSL is a gang. Some people say it isn't. Some people are going against what their pleas were. But it's going to get a little more interesting because it's real slow right now. YSL, but he did give all the names: Young Slime Life, Young Stoner Life, Young Successful Lifestyle. Now, when I first heard of Young Thug, I never knew of no Young Successful Lifestyle. I knew Young Stoner Life and Young Slime Life.
When did you stop treating it as a gang?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know.
You said you don't remember. And when you say you treated it as a gang, what do you mean?
I don't really know. I never thought about that. I don't know how to answer that.
How old were you when you joined YSL, the gang?
Can you tell me what you mean by like join? Like, are you talking about?
What up, Simone?
What would you consider joining?
I'm saying like, do you mean join like, cause you know, like to get in the gang, you join the gang, like you get beat up or something like that.
How did you become a member of YSL?
My music got popping and I became a known face in my neighborhood. And I started coming around and going to studios and stuff.
So was that how you became a part of the gang YSL, or that's how you became affiliated with the music of YSL?
I'm gonna say that's how I became affiliate of the music of YSL. But as far as joining a gang or something like that, I never like joined. We just all grew up together. There was no time to join or when I joined. We just all know each other from school and grew up together and stuff like that. But I mean, I came around like 20, I forgot, was 2019 or 18, one of those years when I.
Hey, Torian, I was just about to say, now y'all see why. I know people were saying, Mo, you need to do more like the YSL case. But I can't sit through watching this shit like every single day where niggas is, well, I treat it like a gang. What do you mean join a gang? If you treated it like a gang, how did you get in the gang, man? That's why I couldn't watch this every day. I got to watch like little clips of it because I get frustrated. You know what I mean? It's like, dog, come on, man. Let's go. Let's get to some of the exciting points. Like right now, even right now, we're just waiting to hear if they're going to come back and do a mistrial. Now, there is a point in this part, in this video where he does he doesn't mess up, but it seemed like he intentionally does something. But I was listening to a lady that was actually in the courtroom of what she said actually happened. But a gang? What do you mean? How do I join the gang? The gang that you're in, how did you get in the gang? Well, I went to school and some people I knew, they were doing music. I treated it like a gang. What do you mean? How did I join the gang? The gang that you said you treated like a gang. How did you get in the gang? Excuse me, Your Honor, what I'm about to say. Nigga, how did you get in the gang? You know what I mean? Like this shit, I couldn't do it.
Came around as far as like officially being YSL.
How do you become officially YSL?
What do you mean
Just
official?
coming around more and rapping.
Is everyone that is affiliated with, and I'm talking specifically the gang, YSL, rappers?
Some people.
So, but not everyone?
Some people rap. A lot of people rap, but everybody doesn't take it serious. Some people just rap just because they want to rap, because they want to follow the trend.
I definitely understand that, but I want to ask specifically, is everyone who's a part of YSL a gang trying to rap or rappers?
Can you say it again?
Sure. Is everyone who is a part of YSL the gang rapping or try to be rappers?
I don't know. I think so. Everybody try to rap.
Is there anyone in YSL, the gang, who's not trying to rap?
Yeah. I think.
Now I'm going to ask if you know a few people, okay? Do you know Marquavius Huey?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you know him?
I didn't know his real name until this trial, but
What?
how do I know him? Me and his little brother went to school together. Me and his little brother was in the same class. And I always just knew he had a big brother named Quay.
And
And seen him a couple times, stuff like that.
And is that what you called him, Quay?
Yeah, I think that's what his name used to be back then.
Okay. And you said you went to school with his little brother. Do you know how old he is, Quay?
Quay, how old he is?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Did you ever?
I mean, like a lot of these questions. So if you were to ask me how old are my homeboys, I don't know how old them niggas are. I know they either younger than me or older than me. I don't think none of my friends are the same age as me. I think because I went to school a year earlier, because I graduated at 17. So everyone I was with was either 18 when we graduated, and then everyone I grew up with that was like 17, like my age, they were up under me. Then I joined the military. I was like 2 or 3 years older than everybody I hung out with because of my rank. And then everyone else I knew that were older, they were like, so I don't know how old them dudes. I don't even know what my homeboy's birthday is. In our group chat, it'll take someone else in the group chat to say, oh shit, happy birthday to such and such. And then I'm like, oh yeah, happy birthday, bro. I don't know none of these niggas' birthdays. I don't know my nieces and nephews' birthdays. I wait until I see my sister, or I'll text her, hey, when they birthday. The only people I know is my mom, my dad, my sister, and my brother's birthday. Well, both of my sisters and both of my brother's birthday. Other than that, I don't know none of these people's birthdays. I couldn't even tell you which middle school my sister went to. She was living with her mama at the time. I don't know what middle school she went to.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum payments could literally keep you.
Ever used to hang out with Quay
When?
at any time?
Not growing up. He came to the studio with me a couple times. That's it. We never hung out outside of the studio.
When did you start seeing him around the studio? About, if we're in 2024, how long ago was that?
I don't know. I can't remember the exact date.
And do you see him in the courtroom today?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could just identify him by article of clothing he's wearing.
You said identify what?
Identify him by article of clothing he's wearing.
He next to the lawyer with the brown. I think he got on brown too.
Okay. Thank you. Your Honor, let the record reflect that he's identified Mr. Huey.
Yes, they reflect.
Do you know another individual by the name of Quamarvius Nichols?
Kamar,
Or another
who the
Quay.
fuck is that?
Is that yes?
Yes.
And how do you know, how long have you known Quay?
I knew him longer, I think, since I was a kid. We didn't hang though, but I just knew who he was. I was younger than him though.
That water running dry, boy. Come on now.
And do you have a friendship or a relationship with him?
Not a strong bond, but we know each other.
And do you see him here today?
No, actually. Oh yeah, I see him now.
And if you identify him as well?
I can't see what he got on. He just got the dreads up
Okay.
in the air.
Look at the camera trying to find him.
Is he towards the back of the room, the front of the room, or
To the
somewhere
back.
else?
Who is this lady? I ain't seen her in one whole year. I've never seen this lady. When they bring her in here? Look at security back here. The police officer just kicking him in. I always like to people watch. You always look back here. You'll see some people doing some odd things. Here go Young Thugger. Young Thugger done put on 125 pounds since he been locked up.
Is he sitting in between anyone?
Yeah, I think his lawyer.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that he's identified.
It's really not, that could be a couple of different people.
There's two lawyers right there. He right there, and there's a lady next to him on the left side of him.
Your Honor, now let the record
All right,
reflect.
it'll so reflect.
Do you know someone named Shannon?
Yes.
And do you call him Shannon?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you call him anything else or just Shannon?
I think I just say Shannon.
All
I
right.
don't know.
You don't know.
How long have you known Shannon?
I don't remember. I don't remember when I met him.
Is it longer than you've known Quay, the two Quays?
No.
Shorter than that?
Yeah.
And what is your relationship like, if any, with him?
Now?
Let's talk about before now.
They said Shannon's the one
Oh, we're cool.
who did the shooting.
Are you still cool now?
I don't know him right now. He been locked up for a couple of years. What, I ain't supposed to say that?
Disregard that.
And just listen to the question that I ask you, okay?
This is the part here.
Do you know someone by the name of Yak?
Yes.
How long?
I got a question.
Do you need to talk to your lawyer?
No, I'm just trying to see. I ain't supposed to say that or something. Well,
Don't worry about it. Just move on to the next question.
all right.
How long have you known Yak?
I don't remember when I met him.
So let me get her channel right, because I've seen her. She's been working. Her name is I'm not I'm not a lawyer. Yeah, I'm not a lawyer, but so she was actually in the courthouse yesterday. And the reason he did that is because she said when she was asking about that, he was like, I don't know, he'd been locked up for a while. Of course, he wasn't supposed to mention that he was in jail, because that's the same thing that happened the other day. So that's why some people were thinking he did this intentionally. But she said that not the defense, but the prosecutor like threw her hands up, like, hey, don't say that. So that's why he was asking, like, wait a minute, I wasn't supposed to say that. So it wasn't intentional. He was really like, well, I don't know, because he was locked up. Because he's sitting on this. You know, when you up there, you like a kid, you nervous as hell, but you trying not to say too much to incriminate, because you don't want to get online and like, oh, this nigga is a snitch. But yeah, he wasn't supposed to mention them being in jail or whatever. So the judge was like, all right, carry on. We're just gonna let that shit slide. Then he was like, hold on, let me ask a question. She said, you need to talk to your lawyer, because the judge already knew. And this is where shit just started going left. And then from here, the whole case just started going downhill. And this is when all the mistrial stuff started to happen. So that's where we are today. We'll finish this off. It should be starting at about, they said 11:45. He talking about, well, I wasn't supposed to say that. Yeah, nigga, you knew you wasn't supposed to say that shit.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Is it longer than you know any of these other people? The first three people I asked you about.
Not longer than I knew the Quays.
Okay.
I knew them when I was younger.
Okay.
I probably met Yak when I was about 18, 19, 18. When I started rapping seriously.
Seriously.
Next, Jeffrey Williams. How long have you known Mr. Williams?
Wix
God damn.
gives you the power of AI to
Law and Crime said, y'all gonna pay us. As the guy I work with says, make them pay you, Mo. Make them pay you.
Like the same thing as Yak.
Okay. And then Rodalius Ryan.
I've known him since a kid.
Are you older or younger than him?
Older.
Do you know how much older you are?
Not exactly. A couple of years
Got
ago.
action.
And do you have a nickname for him?
I can't hear you.
Do you have a nickname for him?
A nickname that I have for him?
Do you call him something?
Oh, LaRod.
I'm gonna tell. Like with just generally, what is your relationship like? Good, bad, indifferent? What is your relationship like with Little Rod?
Right now.
Just period.
Oh, good relationship.
And do you see Shannon, Diamante, Jeffrey, and Rodalius in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Appreciate that. So that's stipulated too.
All right. Do you see Diamante? Just describe him by the article clothing he's wearing.
You said, do I see who?
Yeah, or Diamante.
Yeah.
What is he wearing?
Like a trench coat.
Is he sitting next to
A
him?
yellow, tan. I don't know what color that is, but a trench coat next to the lady.
All right. Y'all let the record reflect. Is he sitting between two ladies?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't see the other lady right now.
See, whoever this lady is, she got some power, man. I like this old lady. I ain't never seen her in the case. They lightened up the mood. You know what I mean? Ironically, he comes in with the tan jacket on and got the two white women around him.
Y'all let the record reflect that he's identified Diamante Kendrick.
Okay, the record will so reflect, and I don't know if jury, y'all been explained what a stipulation is. That just means everybody agrees, so you can accept that as a fact. That as to Mr. Stillwell, that this witness knows and can identify Mr. Stillwell.
Do you see Mr. Williams?
All right. And so it is now, you can accept as fact that this witness knows and can identify Mr. Williams.
And then last, Mr. Ryan.
Yes.
And Where is he seated and what is he?
in the front row next to his lawyers.
All right. Your Honor, let the record reflect that he's identified.
Lawyers.
Is he sitting on the right side of his
Right
his-
side.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that he's identified Mr. Ryan.
We need to probably do a little bit better than that with the identification.
What is he wearing?
A suit.
Hey, like, see, this is what I'm saying. Hey, identify him, man. Does he have the short hair? Does he have the dress? Does he have a suit? What color suit does he have? Who is sitting next to him? Identify him. I can't really see him, but he got a suit on. Nigga, everybody got a suit on. That's why I couldn't be a prosecutor. I'd have to be a defense lawyer. You know what? I might study for 17 days and go try to take the bar just off the strength of maybe I know enough. I'm pretty sure I don't. But let me go see if I could be a lawyer. I'll take like little small court cases, like you got traffic tickets, parking tickets. Oh, I'm knocking them out. I'm knocking them out.
All right. And so you can now accept this fact that this witness knows and can identify Mr. Ryan.
Thank you. All right, just a few more people. Do you know someone by the name of Trontavious Stevens?
Trontavious. I know
All right.
Trontavious.
And do you have a nickname for him?
Talking about Slug.
Is that what you called him?
Oh yeah.
All right. How long have you known Slug?
Slugger.
I don't know. Like 2018 or something, I think, when he got out.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
All right. Do you know someone by the name of Darius Ford?
Big? Yes, I do.
All right. And when he was living, how long had you known him?
Like all my life.
Did you all grow up together?
No.
Okay. How did you know him all your life?
My brother was best friends with his big brother.
Okay.
And they played sports together, so I always knew him when I was a little kid.
What about Christian McMiller?
What about him?
Do you know him?
Yes,
All right. What you call him?
Christian,
Okay. How long had you known him?
since a kid.
And what about Durante Beebe?
Durante.
hmm
Is that a yes?
I got a cousin named Ronte, but Durante, that's wild. Durante.
Yes,
How do you know him?
we grew up together.
And then last, Demekion Garlington.
Who?
Demekion Garlington.
You asked me how long did I know him?
Do you know him?
I know him. Yeah, I know him.
And how do you know him?
I don't even know how I know him.
And does he
What?
have a nickname?
D.
Now, do you have any tattoos, Mr. Amouli?
Yes,
And specifically, I want to ask, do you have any tattoos with the wording Rudy?
yes.
Okay. And who is Rudy?
My little brother.
Is he your biological little brother or someone you call your little brother?
I just call him my little brother.
And your tattoo with Rudy, what, if anything, does it say?
Long live Rudy. Long live.
And within the Cleveland Avenue area, do some people call themselves the Rudy Gang?
You said do some people call themselves that?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not really a gang though.
What's the significance? Tell the jury about a Rudy Gang.
His
Here we go.
family made that for him. They just showing it.
We got all right. We got law and crime is up, man. We get this out of
Yeah.
here, man.
They for him.
But that just right there is a small sample size of what's going on in the courtroom every single day. Of course, when they had that whole Woody debacle for a whole month, it was some wild shit. Was it funny? Yes. Can I sit here and cover that every single day? No. I'm already getting frustrated with this young gentleman here, young SlimeLife, or whatever the fuck his name was. But hold on, let me see. We got law and crime up.
I am an absolute natural spender.
The only thing I can say is, guys, don't do crimes, man. Don't do crimes. And then you ain't got to worry about all this. Like, the worst thing I got is a couple of parking tickets, a couple of speeding tickets. Well, I got locked up in Amsterdam, but that was international. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not on my record or anything. I showed y'all my FBI records before I moved over here. You know what I'm saying? FBI records is clean. Well, I did have a hiccup on there from that alleged DUI that I ended up beating. But yeah, other than that, here we go. Well, right now they're having technical difficulties. It was showing the Georgia State seal, and then it looked like somebody knocked the camera over. Fast forwarded to the Instagram post. Which Instagram post you talking about, Eric? I'll go find them while we waiting on this, because I mean, this is up, but looks like they having issues. I definitely didn't plan on covering this today, but since it happened last night, all right, we'll go ahead and do it. Real quick, if you haven't subscribed to my other channel, Damone, you know that's where I do typically handle all the court cases and stuff on that channel. It's pinned in the chat. I got Papa's House. It's a TV show that just came out. Damon Wayans and his son. It's actually pretty cool. About 20-minute episodes. So I got that first recap. It'll be up. But I didn't think we was going to be doing this trial. But I really do want to see this because this is a key moment in it. This could be the end of it. We could start getting the plea deals. So we're definitely going to cover this, follow this out, and then we'll go from there. Because I was going to do 5 heartbeats tonight. I was going to break 5 heartbeats down. I know I did that a while back. But we're just going to cover this case and see where it goes. Young SlimeLife. Yeah, this is his name. Young SlimeLife Shawty. Let me see if Thugger Daily got anything new on there. Yeah, I think somebody from this other chat that I'm in right now is looking like they said somebody knocked the camera over. So we're waiting to see if that'll get fixed. I seen Torian say he wouldn't be watching this if it wasn't for like me doing it. Man, honestly, when the case first started at the beginning of the year, I was like, all right, I'm gonna follow it because I'm not thinking that it's gonna. I mean, I heard them say it might take a year to go through all these witnesses. They got rid of 2 judges already, so this is a 3rd judge. There's been mistrials denied. Oh, the Supreme Court, when Brian Steele went to jail, the Supreme Court, they reversed that. They said, nah, you ain't got to worry about that. So I mean, it's just all kinds of silly, like little shit here. They had some moments where like, okay, good, we're about to get some information, but nothing came out of it. Let me see, Ryan. Above the law. Brian Steele, that's Young Thug's lawyer. He used to go at it with the old judge, who was actually Eric H's uncle. If y'all didn't know that, Eric H's uncle was the judge. But don't go after my dog, man. He ain't had nothing to do with it. But this 2 days ago, Georgia's Supreme Court steps in between Brian Steele's jail sentence, another stain on Glanville's legacy. And don't nobody care. Nobody gonna really look back and, hey, man, Judge, you remember you was overseeing that? Man, we don't give a damn. One of the most memorable gotcha moments of Georgia's longest running trial was when Brian Steele accurately accused the presiding judge, Glanville, of having an ex parte conversation with a witness and the prosecution in his chambers. After Steele refused to disclose the source of his information, Glanville held him in contempt for refusing to snitch on his snitch and threatened Steele with jail time. Not missing a beat, Steele asked that he share a cell with his client so that he could continue his representation. That's what I mean. You're going against Brian Steele he's a lawyer. Glanville used to be a lawyer. This judge was a prior lawyer. He's just better than them. So that's why he was even like, man, give me Young Thug's Young Thug's cell. I'll go serve it in there with him. Let me see, guys. We got a video from Eric. Motion for mistrial looming. Which is this? Let me see. Okay, so Steele kept going on Kip is cool. On Tuesday, the Supreme Court of Georgia reversed Steele's contempt order, agreeing with him that the evidence did not support a contempt finding because he did not interfere with the court's administration of justice. His information was protected by attorney-client privilege and a due process required. So basically, the Supreme Court said, man, that's some bullshniggity. We not going along with that. So go ahead, throw it out, I say. Let me see. All right, so Eric just sent me this, so maybe I can pull it up real quick. History.
Tonight, well, the future of the long-running RICO trial against Young Thug and the alleged YSL street gang is now up in the air because tonight there is talk about a potential mistrial. Today, the rapper SlimeLife Shawty took the stand for the first time. Now, his legal name is Wanna Lee. While on the stand, he was asked to read from social media posts and identify other people involved in the case. But he read from an unredacted version, naming one of the defendants who had been in jail. Well, this prompted the defense team to move for a mistrial. The judge in the case excused the jury and Lee.
What I'm trying to do is fix your sloppiness so that everybody won't have wasted, 10, 12 months of their lives in this trial.
Well, so far, the judge has not made a ruling on this call for a mistrial. The trial is expected to resume tomorrow. By the way, we are streaming all of the proceedings of the YSL trial on the 11 Alive Plus app, and you can watch it anytime for free on your streaming device.
Let me see. They got the trial over here. Let me see. They got an actual camera that's working.
Listing your vacation.
Oh man, this ain't even it. What the hell we got going on over here? 11. Yeah, ain't no one got no cameras up, man. They told me 12 o'clock. Here we are sitting around BSing. Y'all at work. I'm supposed to be entertaining y'all. Y'all disappointed in me. Y'all like, man, this nigga Mo ain't on nothing. I'm like, man, I'm trying. Give me a second. You would think that these legal proceedings streamline. Let's go. Let's get this thing cracking. But no. They want to BS us. They want to hold us back. This trial. Let me see. See, this is this is stuff I be talking about right here. So all these guys, they be trying to be cool and understand. SlimeLife Shawty took the stand in Young Thug's case, but he didn't like what fans were saying about him afterwards. Man, you snitched, brother.
Was excused while Fulton County Judge Paige Whitaker weighed yet another request for a mistrial. Now we're learning court has been adjourned for the day after this blow up in the courtroom. Witness testimony in the trial against Jeffrey Williams, also known as Young Thug, began last November. Now, since then, there's been 3 judges, several witnesses, multiple trial related arrests, recusals, scandals, you name it. This latest mistrial request over the use of a hashtag that referred to co-defendant Marcavius Huey's previous jail sentence. Defense attorneys thought the hashtag would be redacted by prosecutors, and it was not. Judge Whitaker calling the move, quote, sloppy.
I don't honestly really care what the poster was referencing. What I'm trying to do is fix your sloppiness.
Now, Judge Whitaker denied an earlier motion for mistrial with prejudice. We are still waiting on a ruling for a mistrial without prejudice. If granted, that would mean everyone could be retried again. Atlanta News First reporter Yasmina Alston was inside that courtroom, and we'll have more coming.
Imagine you sat in here for a year, because it's the same thing that's going on with Melly. You sat in here for a year, and then you get a mistrial without prejudice, and they say you got to bring your ass back. That's what the speedy trial tweet from Thugger Daily came from. They were asking about a speedy trial, because if they have to redo this trial, then they're going to try to do the speedy trial and speed it up. But it's little bitty things like that. Just a hashtag not being redacted. Hey, we want a mistrial. And then all of this happened. After everything else that they didn't call a mistrial for, it just took a little redaction that the state forgot to do. And it's like, you're going to continue to mess up. But that's the thing. This is a lot of pressure. They ain't going to be able to do this. Even me, you know, I keep my cool for the most part. But you put me in that courtroom, man. First of all, I'm not trying to wear a suit every single day. That's already a no-no. I get frustrated. I'm not trying to sit in there. It's tough for me to sit in a meeting and stay awake. After about 7 to 8 minutes, man, my eyes getting heavy. The weekend, I done went out and got me a little drinky drink. It's Halloween weekend. I'm gonna go out and get me some drinky drink this weekend. And imagine I got to show back up to court on Monday. Like, man, my mind ain't even here. And plus, I'm doing the longest trial in Georgia history, and I'm getting the same salary that these other goddamn lawyers are getting for doing Rudy Poo cases. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at things. Like, all right, if I do this, I know you're going to appoint me to this YSL RICO, and you're saying it's roughly going to be a year and a half long to complete. Man, am I going to get like a bonus? I need some extra money for that. You know what I mean? You might as well go into the defense sector and go and be a defense lawyer. Now, there's some stability here, but of course, if you get a new DA, then you're probably going to get fired and get pushed out, and they bring in their own lawyers. But I don't know, man. The judge kept trying to save the state. Well, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? Let's see. We ain't got nothing else in here. Law and crime ain't up. No, they still in the dark alley, man. So right now we're just waiting, really. That's all we got, man. If y'all got anything else, we can watch like some body cam footage while we wait, because until this thing airs or they fix the camera, because I don't even know what happened. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up this other chat. Did anyone break the camera? Oh, man, they ain't doing nothing but going in on Fonny over here. But this is on the Atlanta News First chat, so I thought somebody may have had some kind of information, but we ain't got none, man. So fuck it. We'll go jump into something else real quick. I got a couple of body cam footage that we can watch. Let me see. There was one that came across my damn. Let me see. Are we going back to Walmart? You know they always got. We'll do Walmart, and we'll just do Walmart. Fuck it. Walmart always has some good body cam footage.
Being held for something? You are. You were shoplifting. Am I being held for? You were shoplifting. I was shoplifting. You were.
Are you serious? You work for the drone boss? Yep. Damn, man. What are you doing over there?
Vice President.
It's 7 p.m. at a Walmart in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, where one trio has allegedly turned shoplifting into a family affair. Two children, seen here, were caught on surveillance cameras drinking energy drinks from the store and stashing the cans on a shelf before trying to leave, according to police. But after officers arrive, they realize the apple doesn't fall far from the tree when they find the boy's father is allegedly up to a scheme of his own. The man is caught on surveillance cameras passing various grocery items through the register without scanning them. It's not long until police confront the suspected shoplifters.
1-8, whatever you took.
What?
And then a female black shirt with like a floral
What'd you take?
Come on.
Nothing. He dropped it off.
Yeah, 10-4 with Jamie. Stand by right there, just for a minute. You guys done paying? Because you guys already finished paying.
All right, hold on real quick. What I'm seeing is it says that the court got canceled for today, so I don't think they're going to do it. Let me just get a confirmation. All right, so it says, I'm told some defendant families were told by lawyers they didn't need to come in right now. Sounds like a signal that the deals are not finalized yet. No court for the rest of the day. Looks like conversations are ongoing. So it looks like they're getting that up out the way. I'm probably going to cut the live over here on Mo.J. So if you're over here, subscribe to the Mo You Know, and I'll go over there and watch the rest of this body cam footage. So it looks like they probably won't be back till next week, maybe, unless they can make some deals finalized to get them out before the weekend, like tomorrow. But yeah, go over to the Mo You Know, subscribe to that channel. It's pinned in the chat. I'm gonna cut the live over here because I thought we was gonna be looking at a mistrial potentially, but I'm gonna cut the live over here and I'm gonna be on the Mo You Know. I'm gonna finish that body cam footage. I might watch another one, and then tonight I'm probably gonna do something with the 5 heartbeats back on my main channel. So I'm cutting the live on Mo.J, and we're gonna be on the Mo You Know. So subscribe to that channel for me. Hit that like button before you leave out of here, and then I guess we'll follow this and see whenever they have the mistrial and we hear what they're going to be given. We'll have that streaming again. But there's no court today. False alarm. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here and go back to that. But yeah, I'm cutting the live on Mo.J. Let me see. So remove post created, YouTube, delete it, remove. All right, guys. All right, guys. Who we got in here? Who we got in here right now? I know we were watching the damn Thugger, but that's over with. No court today. Who's still in here? Let me see. Eric said Fonny's punching the air right now. Kim said, so what? I miss. So what if I misscanned something? No one trained me to use these machines. You don't want mistakes. Open up a lane with a cashier. I mean, I feel you on that, but I try to scan everything. I get kind of nervous about that. I don't ever want them to, hey, sir, you just scanned. I'm like, no, I scanned every single thing that I got. But let me see who we got here. Great. Go live. All right. Got me feeling kind of like a real YouTuber. I got a channel. Hey, let me cut this feed and go back over here. But anyway, we're going to pick this back up, start over, see what these kids is talking about.
Let's go this way. What'd you take? Come on.
He dropped it off.
Yeah, 10-4. We're just standing still. Stand by right there, just for a minute. You guys done paying? Did you guys already finish paying? So after you guys are done paying, we'll just go take a look at the videos and we'll start watching them together and see.
What did I take?
We're gonna watch the video and we're gonna find out.
I didn't take anything.
You took something.
I didn't take anything. My pockets are clear.
Huh? We're gonna watch the video and we'll see, buddy.
Now, Erica, we're gonna do the balloon pop on Friday. Friday night we'll do the balloon. Well, Friday night. We might be able to do it tonight because I think it came out yesterday. We might be able to do a balloon pop tonight, and then Friday night that'll give me more time to prep. Yeah, we'll yeah. Okay, Erica, you may have convinced me. Let me finish this though. We might do that tonight then.
Yeah. You work for the journal boss? Yep. Damn, man. What you do over there? Vice President. Oh, so good.
You're on to
Really? Oh, okay. All right, well, they told you what's going to happen, yeah?
Gonna get some kind of a citation in the mail, I guess.
Not really. So, yeah, something. So, mean that you're just going to get a set court date. Just make sure you show up, man. I'm just explaining what you did.
Hey, be honest. He's the vice president of it says he's the vice president of the largest newspaper in New Mexico. You already know. I'm about to go find what newspaper this is and find out who he is exactly. I want to see him because it looks like I'm not going to say what I want to say. I want to know, does he wear a suit? I want to know what his normal attire is to be the vice president of the largest newspaper and to be in here stealing. And let's be honest, to not incriminate ourselves. Let's say in the power universe or in the TV world, what percentage of product is getting self-scanned? What percentage of product is being self-scanned? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I despise self-checkout. I hate it. And the reason I hate self-checkout is because, one, I got to try to open the bags up. I hate trying to open the bags up, but you don't want to, lick your thumb because you done been touching shit throughout the store. You got a lot of items. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like sacking my own shit. Now over here in Germany, of course, you got to take your own bags. But when you go on base, I tip the volunteers, the kids from the high school or like the wives that volunteer. I tip them. I get them like 5-10 euro. They bag up everything. They take the stuff to the car for you, put it in the trunk. Thank you, sir. I say, you ain't got to call me, sir. Here go a little 10-piece though. Get on out of here. Don't spend it in one place. But I hate self-checkout because if you scan something and it's wrong, the red light come on, you gotta wait for somebody to come over there, scan their badge. I be having liquor on your boy. I gotta wait to verify my ID. They gotta I hate self-checkout unless I'm maybe getting one or two things. But let's just say hypothetically, now I definitely on base, 100%. I'm 110% sure that I scan everything on base. I'd be damned if I get caught accidentally missing something on base. So on base, like even when I tell you guys about the SO, if you go and pump gas and you forget to pay for it, you are no excuses, no exceptions. You are banned from 1 year from using the gas station on base and using the commissary on base and shopping at the BX. You're screwed. You got to get everything from the economy. You're banned for 1 year. It don't matter. Oh, I forgot. None of that. So you got to be like, and it's a process to get gas on base. You got to have your little SO card. You got to have your car registration. You got to have your ID. You go in there. You got to hand them the card. They got to verify that your ID matches the registration to the vehicle. Then from there, they got to scan the card. You got to wait. You got to sign your signature saying you agree that you ain't cheating them and you getting gas to go give to somebody off on the economy. Because also it's illegal to buy stuff on base and sell to Germans because there's no tax on like cigarettes, liquor, coffee beans. So the Germans be wanting you to go on base. Hey, can you get some gas? I told y'all about my landlord at my first house. She was like, hey, you need to cut the grass like every other week. So I'm like, all right, there's a lawnmower in my garage. I'm like, all right, bet I'm gonna cut the grass then. So I go on base, I buy a little gas canister, little 5-gallon, bring it back, fill up the lawnmower. I cut the grass. She get mad talking about my son was gonna cut it. I'm like, why the hell would I pay your son to cut my grass that I can cut? And then she was like, let me take the lawnmower down to her house. I said, oh, no. My gas is in there. I pay for that. So what she was trying to do was get me to pay for the gas, fill up the lawnmower, have her son cut the grass, and then me pay this nigga with the gas money that I put in the lawnmower because it was cheaper on base. Hell no. There's all kinds of shit they be trying to finesse. Hey man, can you buy me some smokes on base? Like, nigga, get out of my face, sucker. Buy you no goddamn cigarettes. Nigga, I don't buy cigarettes. Self-checkouts are the best for a few items. A baggie full of items and an in-person cashier. Yeah, if I got over 5 things, I definitely got to go to a cashier. So the shop at is like the gas station. So over here on the smaller base that I work at, there's just a shop at, no gas, but you can go in there and get you like little snacks and stuff. So all of that self-checkout. They don't ever be at the cash register. You sitting in line. I'm trying to get the plastic bags open. I got like 5 Culligan water bottles that I'm bringing to take back to work. I'm like, come on, man. There's got to be a better way to open up these bags. I might start bringing my own bag, to be honest with you. But let's continue. This guy is New Mexico's largest newspaper vice president. So I'm about to go see what vice president of what company.
Like, what was going through your mind at the time? Like, what was going on, bro? Just trying to get the hell out of here. Yeah.
Like when I say 718.
Start arguing, so I get upset. Just grocery prices are high right now, yeah?
I spent $400.
Yeah.
Not so much that.
No, that's it.
You heard that right. Patrick says he works as the vice president of the Albuquerque Journal, New Mexico's largest newspaper. That is until this incident. when he reportedly parted ways with the company.
All right, so here's what's going to happen, okay? As long as the total doesn't hit felony level, which I don't think it's going to. What is felony level? $500 or something? I think it's 500. It's going to hit. Everybody's going to end up going home, okay? Because you don't have any warrants or anything, and then you'll end up being summoned in the court.
Y'all remember that first case I was telling y'all I beat? That was grand larceny that I beat that case. That was over $500. I was facing 4 years. Y'all got the paperwork upstairs. Y'all see it. Somehow I beat the case like right. But I mean, I didn't have anything to do with that. I was in class. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know nothing. Ain't seen nothing. Don't know nobody. But yeah, so you know, after a certain amount, it becomes a felony. Well, I don't know if it'd be grand larceny from stealing from a store, but it definitely will be a felony over $500. I think it's like 500 and up. 1 to 499 is a misdemeanor, but then it becomes a felony at 500. But I don't know how it is in New Mexico.
Okay. So right here at the trespass notice, so it's basically saying you can't come back here. If you do come back here, you'll be arrested for conduct.
According to a police report, the trio racked up $104 worth of stolen merchandise, including the energy drinks. The suspects are issued a trespass warning from this Walmart.
Like I said last time,
We're good, BD. Thanks.
Oh, man. A misdemeanor, that's easy money. I'm not stepping down from any job. Y'all got to fire me. I need my severance package. Y'all got to fire me. I need my unemployment. I'm not stepping away voluntarily. No. They're going to have to come and drag me out my office. Hey, Moore, what are you doing here today? What do you mean, what am I doing here? I work here. I'm the fucking vice president of the Albuquerque Journal. Well, we got the police footage of you. Man, that's a misdemeanor. It's $104. Take it out of my check, but I'm not leaving. There could be a protest out front, 1,000 motherfuckers. What they talking about, man? Get Mo out of here. Man, I'm not leaving. There's a misdemeanor, man. I missed the meter to scan the food. That's all it is, a misdemeanor. We got 19 cops here. I ain't running.
Did shut the parents time for the kid? Yeah. Around the same age. Spot.
So you guys can still go to like the neighborhood Walmart down the hill or down Southern, or the Walmart down in Albuquerque just got this one. Now they used to have a policy if you got, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if you do get caught shoplifting again, you're banned from all Walmarts, neighborhood Walmart, Sam's Club, anything Walmart affiliated, okay? So right now it's just for this one, this property, okay?
Question, how is there a way to get this lifted so we can still come here because it's just down the street from our house?
That's going to be up to Walmart. That's not us at that point, because they're asking us to do that. So it could happen at some point. I don't know. I've been here 13 years. I've never seen one lifted. They're pretty strict about shoplifting.
Before long, it becomes clear the two kids are no strangers to law enforcement.
Again, this is short there by the last.
7180 is your case number. Oh, I got it. I got it for you. You need them for anything else?
Just to double check.
Okay.
Can they go unload the groceries?
We're gonna get you guys out here right now, okay? Bear with me.
I think what's past her.
Yeah. You guys good with them taking off?
As long as we got a trespass.
Yes.
Then are you good?
I'd ask though. Remember, guys, a closed mouth never gets fed. I'd ask. I'm like, wait a minute, who's getting the trespassing charge? The kids and the vice president, or all of us? Because I wasn't the one on the machine scanning. Like, can I still come to this Walmart? You know, I wasn't the one stealing. I don't know what they were doing. All I know is I wasn't stealing nothing. Can I still come to this Walmart? Because I don't like going to the Walmart at the bottom of the hill. You know, certain Walmarts are a little bit better than other Walmarts. There's some Walmarts you know don't go to, especially when it starts getting dark, because there's bums out there. They be harassing you. They be walking around the store. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I was in Arizona, so I had to have that Thule on me because we had the open carry. But yeah, man, I'm like, man, there's some Walmarts I don't go to. There was a Walmart right down the street from my apartment that I stayed in. Matter of fact, I might show y'all where my old apartment. Nah, then y'all can look up where I lived, and y'all can be like, nah, this nigga Mo, he was out here like Pablo Escobar.
The parents keep saying, so the dad is scooping and get like meat, two bags of meat, there's no more one, and one from both back. Okay. I've dealt with those kids before too. That's what she said. They don't care. I thought the dad actually cared too. Did the kids shop them? Yeah. They opened up some energy drinks, drank them, put them on the shelf. So yes, it's good. Because he's suspect. Yeah, you know the house where they keep taking the pride flag? Oh, good. That's the kid. He's one of the suspects. And I guess I chased down the light. I had to deal with trespassing. So they took the food.
All right, man, we know he got a misdemeanor. Forget all that. We're gonna go bring up. So this is his job, the Albuquerque Journal. This is his job, the Albuquerque Journal, where he was the former vice president of, and they did an article on him in September 27th. So a little under a month ago. Albuquerque Journal editor on leave after shoplifting charge. Wait, he was an editor? So what was he? Okay, the Albuquerque Journal's editor-in-chief is on leave after pleading guilty to shoplifting, an incident at Walmart in Rio Rancho last month. Patrick Etheridge, 47, was charged with a misdemeanor for shoplifting on August 22nd. That's all they put in the article on this guy? They couldn't give us some details? What up, Kendall? Have y'all ever been to Albuquerque? Have y'all ever been to Albuquerque? Albuquerque is actually pretty cool. You know, I stayed in Albuquerque for a total of a year. Yeah, from 2004 to 2009, I stayed in Albuquerque for a total of a little over a year, because our headquarters was in DC. Our annex was in Kansas City. Well, we moved over to Lenexa. That's when we moved down into the caves I always tell you guys about. But then we had another annex in Albuquerque because it was in the Southwest region. It was closer to all the Native American, the reservations. So I stayed in Albuquerque for like over a year and a half of my life, just broken down, maybe like a month here, 3 months here, a month here, like that. Albuquerque was pretty straight. It was straight. Now it really is like New Mexico was like Mexico. It's just the new Mexico. Albuquerque was straight though. There was this woman named, and I remember her too, beautiful. She was Black and Mexican. Her name was Sandra. Now, I met Sandra. Sandra was a tennis player. I'm talking about, oh man, amazing. Oh Lord. I was 20. No, I was 21 and she was 20. Because I had just turned 21. So I met her down in Albuquerque. Oh man, I fell in love with her. She ended up having a kid maybe in like 2009, like 2008, 2009, right before I got laid off. And that was like the last time we talked. She added me on my old Facebook, but y'all know copyrights and Facebook then took my shit down. So I can't even check on it because I don't remember what her last name was. But Sandra was beautiful. Whenever I would hit up Albuquerque, it was me and my girlfriend. I had that drop top Mustang when they switched over to new bodies. Because I had the under 25 vehicle. I had my own whip. Oh, boy, I was pushing that drop top. I had a blue one, too. Used to go pick Sandra up. Hair just blowing in the wind. I used to have my braids back then. You know, I was like thugger, you feel me? But Albuquerque it was a nice city. Hot as hell, though. Hot as hell. It's like a smaller Phoenix. But I'm going to show y'all something. They ain't really got no article on here. Maps. And we'll do another body cam, and then I'm gonna get off of here, and we'll do the pop the balloon tonight, because tomorrow night I do want to do an older movie. I think I might do 5 Heartbeats because I feel like singing a little bit, but I'll show you guys a little bit about ghosts. If y'all ever go to Colorado, though, go check out Pagosa Springs. What up, Kendall? Kendall said she was a little confused, but she finally caught up with us. Man, look, I found my old shirt, man. Look how raggedy this thing is now, man. Good old times. I use this to work out in now. But if you ever go to Colorado, go check out a place called Pagosa Springs. This is my first time ever going to Colorado. We stayed here in Pagosa. And how I got to Albuquerque was we stayed in Pagosa, but you come down here and we worked in Dulce, the Jicarilla Apache Nation. So every morning we would drive from Pagosa Springs up here. You go down here and then you enter the Dulce, the city of Dulce, and you be working on the Jicarilla Navajo Apache Reservation. So this is where I worked at. And on the weekends, we would get off work. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all a little finesse. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm out of that system. And then we would drive down to Albuquerque. And Albuquerque was like a 2.5, 3-hour ride. But so what we would do is we worked in Pagosa Springs. R.I.P. to Anthony. Anthony was our supervisor. A bald head guy. He had a gap. Cool as hell. This is the first person I ever knew that passed away from the 3-letter word. Now, he was our supervisor, but he left. It was my brother, me, my homeboy Detta, and my other homeboy Los. Now, this is our first time meeting them, so we worked there. Detta and Los, they were in charge. But me and my brother were there because we knew how to do all the scanning and shit. We've been on multiple trips. So they sent us out there. So it was supposed to be us 5. They were all from D.C. Anthony would fly back to D.C. while we was here working. And what we would do is we would like FedEx. Yeah, we would FedEx or overnight the disc. So everything we did, we would scan it, put it on the disc, and then we would FedEx it back to DC. And we would send it to Anthony because Anthony was supposed to be out there. Now, RIP to Anthony. But Ant was supposed to be out there with us, but he was doing his thing with his boyfriend. So he was in DC when we was out here getting snowed in, working and shit. So we like seeing him all the work that we was doing and blah, blah, blah. But on the weekends, we would get done with our work early. So we would try to do as much work as possible, Monday through Thursday. So on Friday, we'd have another disc, but we already have that disc scanned and all the information put on it from Thursday because we didn't double the work each day. We doubled the work. So Friday, we would have a disc to turn in. So Thursday night, we pack all our stuff because we still had our hotel here, pack our stuff, go to work Friday morning, check in, and then we would leave like around 12 o'clock and head down to Albuquerque. So that's my first time ever going to Albuquerque, was just on the weekends. And man, let me tell you, Albuquerque was it was a good time, man. Good time. I'm telling you, 2005, Albuquerque was jumping. And they got like a small downtown. But I always remember there's a bank and it had like green, a red, and a purple light on it. Depending on what night it was, it would light it up. Man, we was hitting the streets back then. Oh man, Albuquerque was lovely, man. There was this one strip club I went to. This is the first time I fell in love with a stripper. She rock and she rolling. She climbing that pole and I'm in love with a stripper. She got the body of a goddess. Yeah, she was real nice though. I think I probably tipped her probably like over the span of staying down there for like 4 months, going down there maybe every other weekend. I probably gave her like $300. But I ate the hell out of them wings though. But yeah, Albuquerque is nice, man. Albuquerque is nice, just hot as hell. Damn. I'd never go back though. Man, we'll do a story time about Albuquerque. We met some girls from the University of New Mexico. That was a wild night. My boy Los, that's a wild character, man. One time we went over these girls' houses. This is Los. Los was a unique individual. He ended up becoming a tattoo artist, but Los was very unique. He met some girls. They weren't the best looking, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. He talking about, I got something set up. So he talking about this all week. We go down there. We get down there Friday afternoon. We check in. We go get like the liquor and stuff. We go out, eat. We chilling. I go hit the mall. Got to go buy me some new tall tees. You feel me? Give me some new Air Forces. And that night it's probably like 10 o'clock. He went over there because we had 2 cars. Dada was back at the hotel. Wait a minute. We on the mo. You know, I ain't supposed to be telling these stories. But anyway, long story short, we ended up going over there. The girls weren't too attractive. And I'm thinking it's a setup because I've never been to Albuquerque, especially I've never been to like people's houses. I've only been to the hotels and like where we go out at. But we get over to the house and we open up the door. It's like the TV is on. There's like one light in the kitchen and then there's a light in the hallway. But then there's like a couch and then it looks like a pile of clothes. And then there's a back room where that light is. So we come in, it's me, my brother, and Dada. Los is in here and Los is sitting on the couch. So I go in there. We go in there and we like, man, damn, turn on some lights. I'm thinking we about to get robbed. So we're like, damn, y'all turn the lights on. So they turn the lights on. And then we look, that pile of clothes, it's a nigga sleeping up on, I'm thinking it's like a pile of junk. It's a nigga wake up when the light turn on. He look out like, man, what the fuck is going on here? And then out of nowhere, a little kid in a diaper runs out the back room and some girl comes out the kitchen. The kid runs over there. She like pick the kid up. She looking at us. And I swear to you, she looked at me with the kid and said, damn, you sexy. I looked at her and said, nah, I'm good. I put this on everything I love. She had the baby. She was terrible too. She gonna look at me like, damn, you sexy. I looked at her and said, nah, I'm good. Hey, I went back outside. When my brother get here next week, he'll tell you the same story, man. She said that like, oh no, I'm not even kicking it over here, bro. I went back outside. I sat on the hood of the car, and then they was in there for probably like 5-10 more minutes, and we all dipped out. Fuck that. Anyway, let me get back to the damn found some body cam, man. Albuquerque, it was some good times in Albuquerque, though, man. It should have been us, Sandra. It should have been us. But that's a little bit of history on Albuquerque, though. And from Albuquerque, you know, I started going to Arizona. Good times, though, man. Good times. All right, let me get some body cam. Hey, if y'all, matter of fact, y'all want to see? Hold on, let me see. Damn, I thought I had. Oh, it was on my Facebook, but my Facebook is deleted. If y'all remember, I showed y'all a picture. I had braids, but I had a Coogee sweater on. It was like a tan green. It was like a light green, tan. That was the night that we went over there. Because I remember we took the picture before we left. We about to go meet up with him. We thinking Los got some straight chicks lined up. Hell no, straight ducks. Went over there. I was in there for maybe 5-10. I said, I'm done. I'm good, man. I'm out of here. Damn, I probably ain't even got the picture no more, man. That was a good time, though, man. I'm glad you didn't move to Albuquerque, man. Like, don't be confused either. Albuquerque got some hoods. There's some niggas down there. There's some niggas down there. I'm talking about shit can get ugly quickly. All right, let me go get this body cam and then we get the hell up out of here. Oh, we're gonna do a pop the balloon tonight. Probably 4 p.m. Eastern. Because tomorrow, Friday, you know, I'm kicking it. All right, let me see what we got. We need some action, though. Okay, this sounds good here.
Do you have a car? Do you have a clean drive?
Anything? She smells like alcohol. Like an alcohol.
Now it says a drunk mom named Margarita. A drunk mom named Margarita crashed with her kid in the car, says the police.
Do you smell anything? She smells like alcohol. Like an alcoholic beverage.
La va a llevar la fiscal.
Did you just pee?
I told him I need to go to work. Por loco.
For local.
Pues todo lo que tú hablas.
It's just after 1 p.m. in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, where police were called after a mom allegedly caused a rollover crash with a child in tow.
There's minimal English, mostly Spanish.
¿A dónde te duele? ¿Nomás ahí? So, ¿esta sangre nomás es por la nariz? ¿La sangre es por la nariz?
Thank you for stopping.
Oh, I was right behind him when it happened.
So you saw it happen? Can I see your driver's test? I think she was speeding. I think I saw her coming westbound. I couldn't get her because the guard was, but she was speeding. Yeah, go ahead.
Police identify the suspected drunk driver seen here as, get this, a 48-year-old Texas woman by the name of Margarita Bautista. Officers get a chance to talk with witnesses before questioning the
Margarita Bautista. I like that name.
suspect. Officers get this, a 48-year-old Texas woman by the name of Margarita Bautista. Officers get a chance to talk with witnesses before questioning the suspect.
La techo, la llanta de atrás, las llantas no venían seguras. Entonces yo pienso que la llanta de aquel lado cuando dimos vuelta para acá.
I think I clocked her at 93.
You remember that car? The red?
Yeah, it was already broke. It was already smashed on the side. I tried to catch her there and I couldn't with the barbed wire.
Hello.
Hey, what do you guys dip to? Did you guys see anything?
Yeah.
Where are you guys? Were you guys also?
So they're in the truck, and I'm in the gray car.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the gray Passat. So I mean, I don't know, ma'am. I honestly,
Thank you so much.
I feel so bad. Are you gonna need my ID too?
Yeah, can I have all your ID? We're just gonna have a witness statement just because, you know, it's an injury and we do have a kid. So I would just like to that is
Intoxicated. She was swerving on the road.
Yeah.
I think she is, and I was gonna make a call because she was swerving so bad that I was hanging back because I didn't want to get hit, and then she went off the road.
One officer says she allegedly clocked Margarita speeding over 90 miles per hour, but was unable to pull over the dangerous driver before the crash. Officers
Why not?
continue talking to witnesses.
And what happened from your, like, what did you see?
We ran into them probably 3 to 4 miles back, and it was like all over the road. She was speeding up and then slowing down and then speeding up and slowing down. And so we purposely like fell back just to let her go and get away. And we didn't see like this actually happen. We just saw the dirt fly up and knew instantly.
Look how far this car is from the road. At first, I was just thinking they were just talking until she pointed over here. I'm thinking this is like just some shit in the field, but this is where the vehicle is. Margarita was driving 93, still drunk. See, that's the thing about drinking and driving. Drinking and driving, 9 times out of 10, the person drinking is going to survive. They're going to kill somebody else. That's why drinking and driving is so dangerous. It's because usually when you drunk as hell, you'll be all right when you get done, but it's the other people that'll die. Look what this vehicle is, and they said her baby was in there with her. They need to lock her up for attempted murder, reckless driving, attempted murder, and legally she needs to change her name from Margarita. That's just something the court should put in place. You need to change your name from Margarita.
That it was that car because the driving was so erratic.
And then from your perspective, what did you see?
So they came speeding past me.
And you were in the right lane?
Yeah, I was in the right lane because I can only do 7.
Exactly.
And she was going back and forth against the lines.
Okay.
And then she went in front of me, and I was on the phone with her.
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is
And all of a sudden, I see her. She hit the rumble strips, jerked it, and went all the way over. I slammed on the brakes.
Do you know how many times you flipped?
No, I didn't see that part. All I seen was the dust.
Are you in the semi?
Yeah.
Multiple witnesses tell police the suspect was seen driving recklessly before the crash. Next, investigators get a chance to talk to Margarita, who is getting checked out in an ambulance.
Can I get through? You speak Spanish, right?
Ma'am.
What did she say? Like, what happened?
So she said that they were coming from California down to Texas because her brother was passing away.
Okay.
So before he went to Mexico. And then they were coming back, and then that back tire, the one that fell off, she said that one was loose, but they had to come down, and I guess they never got it checked out, and it flew out, and that's what caused the wreck.
Ask her how fast was she going?
So wait, she was coming down here for her brother's funeral, but the back tire was, she knew the back tire was loose, and she just out here, she dipping, doing 93 and drunk, knowing that the back tire is loose. Margarita just said, fuck it, man. We crashing out, literally.
¿Sabe el que está yendo? She says the car wasn't, it's old. She said it doesn't work.
No sirve nada del carro.
She says nothing works on the car.
Porque tenemos que ir, porque tenemos cosas que sacar de California, pero no tenemos nada que ver.
Yeah, she says the car really doesn't really work.
Margarita blames the crash on a faulty vehicle, but officers have a few more questions for the suspect.
So, will you just tell her rundown? So, what happened again? Sorry, I don't speak Spanish. So, she's coming from where?
Viene de Texas, ¿verdad? She's coming from Texas.
Okay, and going where?
Para atrás a California, ¿verdad? She's going back to California.
Okay, and for what? Her brother?
So she left California to come down to Texas because her brother was passing away and he was going to Mexico.
Okay.
So they left Texas. They're going back to California. Allá viven, ¿verdad? California.
California tenemos que llegar a perdimos el chete que teníamos y vamos a llegar, vamos a llegar a un chete.
¿Un chete?
Un chete.
Oh, un shelter. Okay, so they're going back to a shelter in California.
Margarita claims she and her 8-year-old child were on their way to visit her brother. Keep this in mind for later. Next, we get a close-up look of the damaged car.
What's up? How are you? My rookie's gonna come. He'll knock out that tow sheet for you in a second, okay? Do you smell anything? She smells like alcohol.
Look at this car, man. I guess this is the tire here. Dog, they tore this shit up. You know, one time I was speeding and we were going to CMSU, and in my car, we were back to back. My dog J-Man, I told y'all I had the Monte Carlo. He had the 20-inch spinners. I had the 18 spinners, and then the next year he went up to 22s. I'll go to the rubber, and I had the Acura on 20s. So we riding, we speeding too. We probably doing about 90. I'm dipping too. The Acura was getting it. This is when I had what I have. Did I have the 20s on there? No, I didn't have the 20s because the 20s were rubbing, so I couldn't have anybody in the backseat. So I had the 18s. We both had the spinners. We going to CMSU for their homecoming. We dipping. You know, we on the street. We 19, 20 years old. We getting it. Yeah, back and forth. Woo, 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 woo. I got the thump in the trunk. Man, so I'm switching lanes because I pass him up, switch lanes, and the semi tries to switch too. So I slow down and get back in the other lane, but then the semi sees me, so it tries to get back in the right lane. And then I tried to jump over into the left lane. It tried to jump back too. I slammed on the brakes. The car locked up. The back of the car just spun that way. And we did a 360s on the highway. We jumped off it's a little ditch type. And we went about 30 or 40 feet off into the grass. It literally probably maybe another 10 feet. There was like a little ravine where it's like a little creek at. Man. It seemed like all the music just stopped in the car. It was me, my brother, and one of my homeboys in the back seat. And ever since then, I vowed to never speed again. I mean, I do on the Autobahn, but that's different. But yeah, man, it's just scary, man.
Like an alcoholic beverage. When I got scared, probably just.
What is this? Tokyo Drift? Does anyone speak a foreign language? Can anyone translate what's on this vehicle's door for me?
When I got scared.
What is that saying? Or is it just a 3 and a 7? Yeah, it wasn't Tokyo drifting. They were Tokyo flipping.
Probably just. When you're in the ambulance, like enclosed with there, she does have some disorder.
What are those kids like? They're trying to register.
Where this nigga get some thongs from?
I'm not too sure, bro. I'm gonna have to go record him real quick.
Police said the crash caused the vehicle to flip at least once before stopping in this field, and Margarita allegedly smelled like alcohol. Back with the suspect, officers have started field sobriety tests. Let's see how she does.
Oh, if I'm her, this is easy right here. Easy for the defense lawyer. We need you to do a field sobriety. Oh, man. I think I got a concussion. I could barely stand up. My head is hurting. Oh, yeah. This is an easy beat right here. Yeah. I'm not doing this test. No. And I refuse a breathalyzer. I'm going to go sit in jail. Now, I don't know if in Albuquerque you have to submit a blood sample. But yeah, definitely after this, deny. Give yourself some time to go to the police station and sober off, man. Never consent to this shit. Especially in Iraq. Like, no, hell no. That's not legal advice. I'm just telling y'all what I would do. I'd tell them I got a concussion. I can't stand. My equilibrium is off. My amdulum oblongata.
What is it?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, she about to Feel that.
This
Ain't no ifs, ands,
game,
or buts about it.
you're not ready.
You don't want to figure it either. Look at him.
Parece ahí. Ahorita no, no, ahorita no, parece ahí.
Es que mi hijo es mi abogado.
Parece ahí. Parece ahí. Walk and turn.
Terrible.
She missed, like, she didn't do the right number of
I think she
steps.
did like 4 steps.
She missed the wrong number of turn. She couldn't maintain starting position.
Yep.
One leg stand, she couldn't maintain that either. There's odor.
Yep.
I can see lack of swim pursuit. Her eyes are like really squinty. So I'm having a hard time like trying to figure out if there's. Can you try it?
Me?
Like or whatever. I'm just having a hard time with the HGN.
Police said Margarita didn't exactly pass the test with flying colors when another officer takes over.
So can you administer the ice? Do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
Doctor?
Lies.
We're gonna do one more.
Ok, oiga. Le voy a hacer igual como le estaba haciendo el otro oficial, entonces lo que ocupo que se mantenga derecho así ahorita. Míreme a mí, ¿sí? Y luego se va a enfocar en el punto de mi dedo, ¿ok? Le voy a hacer unos exámenes. Usted no se preocupe por nada, por todo lo que está pasando ahorita. Usted enfóquese. Sí, entiendo, pero por ahorita tenemos que examinarla a usted y necesito que se enfoque en la punta.
Right. So what he just said, for you guys that don't speak Spanish, I don't know where you guys are in 2024, he said, "Excuse me, Miss Margarita. What I would need you to do is a sobriety test. What I'm going to have is the tip of my finger here. I want you to watch the tip of my finger." He said, "No, sir, I don't want to do that." He says, "Listen to me. You're going to have to do this test. We just seen you do the little walk test, and it wasn't the greatest. So we're trying to help you out here. I need you to follow my fingertip. But what I want you to do is only use your eyes. Left, right, left, right, left, right. I don't want you to turn your head." She said, "Oh, no, I can't because my neck hurts. My neck hurts. The car flipped over. I got a concussion. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this." He says, "Just listen to me. You have to do this. This is the standard procedure." She's like, "Oh, no, please don't let me do this. I want to get on my phone. I need to call somebody." He's like, No. You need to follow my fingertip." So that's just a quick translation for you guys that aren't bilingual, like El Jefe over here.
Sí, ahorita usted nos da consciente de que a ir a la oficina y que nos dé de olor de boca, porque hay una máquina que nos dice, sí da consciente, ok, entonces necesito que se enfoque en la punta de mi dedo, ok.
Would you be interested in collecting 5-figure paychecks for a few hours of work, helping you in your spare time from...
Yeah, like you said, sir, there's a lack of smooth pursuit for sure.
We did investigation, though. I saw taking.
That's it.
Okay. So then,
And then she did say that she authorizes the breathalyzer as well.
You have to read her the exact consent and finish.
Okay.
So check her mouth.
So let her know right now, right? So she's going to be placed under arrest for DUI.
Police have seen enough and decide it's time to place the suspected drunk driver under arrest. Hey, I want to thank Upside for sponsoring this body cam. Upside is a free first gallon of gas.
And for those of you that speak Spanish and not English, they said they found a bottle of tequila. We got to place her under arrest for a DUI. I was supposed to say that in Spanish. Margarita, hydrate, tequila, DUI. There you go. I did it in Spanish for y'all.
Oiga. favor de levantarse, por favor. Entonces, en este momento sí lo vamos a poner bajo de arresto por DUI. Le vamos a hacer los exámenes. Ahorita le explico un poquito más en la unidad. Pero si me hace el favor de hacerse la vuelta, denme el teléfono.
Pero
ya le...
¿puedo tener mi teléfono?
No.
Wait, I'm trying to look at the vehicle. So traffic is going this way, but the vehicle is back this way. So when she probably hit the left side, and the car spun when she tried to get the control of it, and it turned around. So that's how the vehicle got facing that way. And then the momentum just carried it off into the dirt. Damn. So they did a whole 360 on the road too.
¿De qué tipo de medicamentos? Disculpe. She says she has a medication in her bag for. Entonces, mire, ahorita le voy a leer si quiere. Sí, claro. Ahorita le damos la opción esa, ¿ok? No tiene ninguna arma, nada. Ok, nomás tengo que chequear antes de que la ponga en la unidad, ¿ok? ¿No tiene bolsas esta sudadera? Acá atrás va a estar el mío.
La niña.
La niña no sé, ahorita acabo de llegar yo, entonces ahorita le investigo a ver qué pasó con esto, ¿ok?
Entonces, ¿hay que hablar con mi abogado?
Ahorita le damos la opción de marcarle a su abogado, ¿ok?
That's another thing. I never want to be the arresting officer.
Margarita agrees to a breathalyzer exam before officers escort her to the police station.
Like all the paperwork you got to do as a police, I don't know, that ain't me, man. Forget that.
Es una. Metas aquí. Lo va a hacer acá en este escritorio. Okay. Allá en esta, sí.
¿Puedo ir al baño?
Ahorita, permítame.
So have your pen. So it's gonna be her. So her name. So last name.
Su nombre y apellido. Bautista. ¿Sí me los de letra? M-A-R-G-A-R-T.
They got the big ass intoxilizer.
Margarita. I-S. Bautista Margarita. ¿Su fecha de nacimiento?
Necesito ir al baño.
She needs to go to the restroom, she says, man.
Okay, come on.
La va a llevar la oficial Reina.
I told her I need to go to the bathroom.
Oh, we're going though. What, you couldn't.
I told him I got to go to the bathroom. And she said, you have to wait.
Okay. Well, you
So,
Oh wait, she speak English. When she get to the police station, I told him I had to go to the bathroom. He said, wait. Margarita speak English. Okay. It get real when you get into that damn police station. I didn't think you spoke English, Margarita. I thought we were going to have a translator for the duration of this arrest.
it's okay.
¿Sí tiene que ir o no? No.
I already did. So please take a note and make it.
¿Y luego su fecha de nacimiento?
They cannot.
It's gonna be a recording that you feed yourself.
They cannot. I made a statement.
No one made you pee your pants, though.
Margarita has another alleged accident before police are ready to perform the breathalyzer exam.
Síguele, síguele. La máquina tiene que seguirle así. Dele, 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 dele.
Again?
Terrible.
Yeah. Keep going.
Síguele, síguele, síguele.
You gotta go until it.
La máquina tiene que seguir así.
Keep going. Keep going. Again, man.
Síguele, síguele, síguele. Yo le digo ahorita cuando pare, ¿ok?
Again.
Síguele, síguele, síguele.
Low, or you're
Síguele.
gonna. Keep going. Keep going.
Síguele.
Keep going.
Dele, dele, dele.
Keep going.
Dele, dele, dele.
Keep.
Sí.
That's it.
They want you to get that from the gut.
And then you can throw that away.
Anything the mouthpiece?
Yes, I know.
Okay, he's removing it now. I'm about to say, yeah.
Just asking if it came out good.
Un momento. You gotta put the paper.
Margarita asked the officer how she did on the test, but spoiler alert, she didn't exactly do well.
You're gonna come here. Right here, look at it. So that's her name. That's you. Agency. Your cert. So we got an air blank of 0. First one 16. 18. So you're gonna put first sample.
16.
First sample is gonna be 0.16.
6 and the second one
And
0.18.
Yeah. Ask her so she didn't have anything to drink.
Entonces no tuvo nada de tomar alcohol, no tomó nada.
Tomo mis pastillas nada más. Las tomo pastillas para depresión. Anoche sí fuimos a un party, pero para anoche. Hoy en la mañana no.
She's saying that she takes, but like that last night she went to drink, but not this morning.
Well, that's not what it says here, right?
Yes.
So she has some type of alcohol.
Aquí sale que sí bebió alguna bebida alcohólica.
Hoy.
No sé si hoy, pero por el examen nos dice que sí tienes alcohol en su sangre usted.
It's just better to be honest.
Sí.
Eso fue anoche. Anoche fuimos porque como yo me iba para California, me iba a quedar 2 semanas allá. Fue solo, pero en la mañana no.
What does she have to drink?
¿Qué tomó? ¿Hasta qué hora se quedó despierta
Como
anoche?
a la 1 de la mañana.
A la 1 de la
Tomamos
mañana.
me dieron esas cosas que yo no sabía que se tomaban por loco.
Fue loco.
She's saying she didn't really drink too much. I know y'all may have seen a bottle of tequila in there, but trust me, y'all, I wasn't drinking a tequila. All I had was something small, like a. If y'all take these handcuffs off, I can show y'all. I'm just translating it from Spanish to English for y'all. She said, if you take these handcuffs off, I can show you what I really had. That bottle of tequila, that tequila wasn't mine. Let me go ahead and tell y'all that. I don't even. My name is Margarita. Margarita. I don't drink tequila. That wasn't mine. All I had was a little Four Loko. That's it. I may have had 2 of them. I'm be honest. I may have had 2 Four Lokos, but I didn't have the tequila that you guys are suspecting me of. You know what I mean? I did not have the tequila. I just had the Four Loko.
¿Cuántas tomó? She's saying she drank 2. She's saying she drank until 1. Y a la 1 fue la última hora que estuvo tomando.
Sí, como a la 1 o 2 de la mañana más tardar. No más.
She said no. She's saying that 1 in the morning and that she had 2 Four Lokos.
See?
Pero juro por Dios que en la mañana no tomé.
See, look. She drank till 1 in the morning. It is not illegal to drink. It is not illegal to drink. I drank till 1 in the morning. Then I had 2 Four Lokos. There's nothing wrong with having a Four Loko. I mean, I'm not drinking no Four Loko, but there's nothing wrong with my client drinking 2 Four Lokos and going on about her day. 2 Four Lokos to an adult ain't gonna, I mean, depending on your body mass, but 2 Four Lokos ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, we may have had a drink earlier. My name is Margarita. We drink margaritas. We don't do tequila. Okay, we don't drink tequila straight. Virgin margaritas. All right, that's all we got.
Para manejar no tomé, yo no arriesgo a mi hija así.
She had Tito's.
She's saying that she swears to you that she didn't drink this morning because she wouldn't
I know,
put her daughter.
Unfortunately.
What I tell you, I told y'all we drank last night till 1 in the morning. It is not illegal for my client to go and drink. Now she said she had 2 4 locos. My bitch go loco. She had 2 4 locos. Okay, we got that. But that breathalyzer, matter of fact, when's the last time you had that breathalyzer calibrated? Also, I need to find that police officer that said you clocked her going 93 miles per hour. When was the last time that speed gun was actually calibrated? That's an easy way to get a lot of cases thrown out. Always ask for calibration dates. Even when I go through the airport, you know, the little machine where they say turn your hands over, that's called an ion machine, an ion scanner. And that's just testing to see if you got any like particles from like bombs or may have been dealing with weapons. So the ion scanners, I used to have to do the calibrate. Well, I had to make sure that they were calibrated, but then I would run samples on them just to make sure that they work. So whenever I go to the airport, I always ask them when I go through security, when was the last time you had your ion scanner calibrated? Even though it doesn't mean nothing to me now, but it's just, I'm always looking out. I'm like, hey, man, when the last time y'all had that? You know, when they take the little cotton swab and they rub your hand and they put it in there, that's what that's testing for, to see if you've been dealing with like bombs or anything of that nature. I mean, it tests for a whole bunch of other shit too, but primarily that's what they're looking for, like any bombs, because you can't wash all that shit off. It's kind of like gunpowder, like GSR, the gun residue and shit.
Like the test don't lie. So she can be honest with what she drinks, and then at what time.
Before long, Margarita decides it's time to come clean.
Oh, never.
Tequila.
Sí, un shot de tequila.
Un shot de tequila nomás uno.
Nada más uno y esas cosas, las 2 cosas de por loco. Pero saben, es que no se siente que sea alcohol. Yo no pensé que fuera tanto alcohol, pero sí cuando me las tomé yo me quedé perdida.
They are, man. They are. But she's saying that she had the last. Well, she's stating that she got out of work at 4. That she went home, did her yard, and then after that, that's when she got together with her coworker.
No había comido nada porque llegué de trabajar.
Don't throw the co-worker under the bus. Don't be trying to get the co-worker on. I mean, the co-worker, we had a couple of drinks. We threw them things back. Like, no. Just say you drink.
Y como me iba a California, llegué a cortar la yarda. O sea, corté la yarda, bien cansada, llegaron y pues se me hizo fácil, esa es la verdad. Que se me hizo fácil. Pues me supieron ricas porque estaban frías y yo bien cansada con el calor de cortar la yarda. Pero...
Y entonces dice, ¿a qué horas piensa usted que se acabaron los Four Loko o el último shot? Porque dice que nomás se tomó uno.
Sí, porque yo no había comido nada. Yo empecé a trabajar a las 9 de la mañana y ahí, si no acaban los cuartos a las 4 de la tarde, no acabaste. Eso son 20 cuartos a las 4 de la tarde, sales, llego, le hice de comer a mi hija, ¿sabes qué? Ahorita come y voy a cortar la yarda. La yarda me costó 2 horas para cortarla porque es de frente y de atrás. Entonces ellas llegaron como a las 8 de la noche.
Okay.
En lo que estaban platicando, llevaron tacos, yo no quise tacos porque estaba muy cansada.
Okay.
Entonces, sí me dieron, traía una cosita así, una bolita redonda, no sé qué sea.
Una buzzball.
No sé, es una bolita así, una cosa roja, una bolita roja.
Sí.
Y digo, tómatela. Y me la tomé. Porque es que yo no estoy acostumbrada a tomar. Me dieron esa bolita, me dijo, ya fui a recoger la basura, lo que tenía que recoger de la yarda. Y salió otra vez. Y ya fue cuando nosotros como pues cada quien llegaba. Pero
entonces ahorita nomás 2 Four Lokos, una bolita de esas.
pero es que no sabía algo.
No. Sí. Entonces 2 Four Lokos, una bolita de esas y luego un shot. ¿De qué?
Tequila. Era...
Turn.
All right, man, they ain't talking about nothing.
Turn left, and then that the steering wheel went right, and then that's when she couldn't turn anymore. She's stating that the vehicle had prior issues with like the axles, so that whenever she did that the tire came off flying.
Okay. All right, we'll tell her. We're gonna go to. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna call and see about the hospital. I don't want to. next week.
Right.
So if not, well, she's gonna have to be there anyways. We'll go to the med clinic.
Yes.
All right. So she had a janky. She had a loose tire on the back already. She tried to turn right, then she turned left. The steering wheel got stuck. The back tire flew off. Went across the highway. Car turns around. Oh shit! Shit is real. She reaches over. She grabs a tequila. She looks at herself in the rearview mirror and says, "Hold on tight. It's about to get ugly." And then, whoop! The car flipped several times, and that's it, man. Don't drink and drive, man. Don't drink and drive. Always have a plan. Never drink and drive. Drink responsibly. 1 drink per hour, unless you're me. 1 drink per hour, followed by a water. Be careful. Matter of fact, don't even drink and drive, man. Even if you have 1 drink, just catch an Uber there. You know, it ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it. Your life is precious, y'all. It is. Now, that's all we got for real. This is an impromptu live because we thought that there was going to be a mistrial, but the court case was canceled. I had the other page loaded up and going, but we're going to do a pop the balloon tonight at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm probably going to do that because tomorrow night, I'm probably going to step out and give me a drink. It is the holiday weekend. And yeah, so we'll do a pop the balloon on Modi J's channel, probably 4 p.m. Eastern. It'll be about 10. That'll take us to 12. So we got that. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're on the road to 600 subscribers over here, 51,000 over on the other channel. Man, damn it. I love y'all, man. But yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I'll see y'all in roughly 2.5 hours over on Modi J. We're going to do the pop the balloon that aired yesterday since you guys enjoy that. But thanks for watching. I'm out. And remember, you can run, but you can't hide. I'm Modi J. Just the more you know.
High.